Hi, this is Dr. Kelly Carlson, and this is a short informational video related to strangles prevention and vaccination in the horse. One of the most common questions that I will receive from owners is how can I protect or prevent my horse from developing strangles? There is a vaccination available for strangles. However, it is not 100% effective in preventing your horse from getting strangles. It should reduce the severity of signs if your horse is vaccinated and develops strangles. But as I mentioned, it will not prevent your horse from getting strangles. That being said, if you have a horse that already has antibodies for strangles, there is a potential for some complications or side effects that can occur in relation to the vaccination. And in addition, it is strongly recommended to not vaccinate a horse in the midst of an exposure or outbreak. So if there's any chance your horse has been exposed to strangles, you do not want to subsequently vaccinate that horse for strangles in that same time period. Since the vaccine is not 100% foolproof, far and away your best option for trying to deal with strangles is to do your best to prevent your horse from being exposed in the first place. So this is where common sense and good biosecurity can come into play. Some simple things to think about is strangles is a respiratory disease that's easily spread, so it's a little bit like influenza or something like that in people. So just the simple washing your hands, covering your nose, that sort of thing in people can be applied to horses as well. So you want to make sure to not let your horses nose across the fence or share feed tubs or water buckets with horses that they don't know. If you have new horses come onto your property, if at all possible, you want to separate them away from all the rest of the horses for 2 to 3 weeks to ensure that you don't see any fevers, nasal discharge, or any other signs of illness before allowing that horse to mingle with your herd. You also want to be careful, if at all possible, when you're at competitions, rodeos, that sort of thing, to not let your horse nose over the stalls through the fence with other horses that it's not been around. So in the case of strangles, an ounce of prevention is better than a pound of cure certainly applies. So anything you can do to prevent your horse from nosing and having contact with horses that it's not used to can help prevent the spread of strangles.